Okay, welcome back for part 5 of the story of Inari Ironbarb, known as the Dwarf Sorlock. So my plans when I paused this were that I was going to go and recruit the barbarian Karlach that, that my warlock is wanting to kill. But I started looking around. I thought, very early on, we came across these ruins over here, and we know there's a way to get in from above. And I kind of put it off because I thought I was a little early because I only had the 2 characters. I think it's time to go do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to the roadside cliffs over here and then head back in through the top. Because remember, there was a locked door at the bottom. But I heard some voices at the top. And I don't think I encountered them. That's about as far as I got on the original first playthrough that ditched itself in the mud. But it was I actually talked to the guys here at the chapel entrance. So I know I have encountered them. I just don't remember whether I've encountered them yet with this character. And I haven't. Okay, so I did take care of these guys up here. Yeah, I still don't trust that hole in the ground. Oh yeah, I've already looted this and everything. So, this is as far in as I got, so I need to get through the door.
What do you give a book? Everything all right out there?
Ooh, I might be able to talk my way in. Let's see. Demand to be let in, or tell him that Gimel Block ran and I'm not him, or I could say, I'm him, let me in. I'm going to try this. So DC 10, I've got a plus anywhere from 4 to 7. Wish me luck. Oh, good. A fine performance.
You sound a bit shaken, Moss. Hang on while I find the key.
Okay, so that inspired a series. Quiet. Okay. Move with care. So we are hiding. That probably won't be very successful once he gets it, once we get inside, but yeah, okay. Oh, I should have taken a short rest before we came in. Okay, so this guy is surprised, and it's only him, so we're not going to waste any magic. So let's start off with, well, heck, why not? Now, if I cast Hex now, that'll be a first level slot, and I may not get it. Oh, that's right, I carry it around with me to resend. So let's give a Charisma Hex to him.
Maledictus!
And an Eldritch Blast.
Done!
Critical misses are bad. Okay, so Asterion. I believe I am close enough to do a melee attack with my dagger. Gotta give him better. Oh, don't have advantage. Right. Hold on. I would have to move forward. I guess I could do it. A range. Yeah, I can't do a ranged attack as a disadvantage. So we're just going to do a dagger attack. And I do need to get him better weapons. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, let's actually hand him a couple of short swords, which he's carrying. Oh, can't change weapons right now.
Can't afford to let up.
Oh, come on. Let's swap weapons and
Have to
send
keep
around
going.
behind him.
I'm holding back.
Okay, and you are going to also hex him. Hex charisma. And Eldritch Blast. Okay, so both of us can now reapply those hexes. I'm gonna get some hit points back. Okay, so he had a key. And now we can fix Asterian's weapon problem. Give him a pair of short swords. I know, his strength isn't all that great. And the other thing is, would he be better off with a light crossbow? I'm having him carry weapons for now. Yes, he has a light crossbow. So 5, 4 to 9 becomes 5, 4 to 11. That's good. I'll give him a light crossbow in case there's situations where he can't use his cantrips. Okay, so he's mainly a sword guy. Asterian is ranged but can be sword. Shadowheart is melee but heals. And I am ranged. Okay.
Best be on my way.
Darkness. Is there anybody in the group that can't see at night?
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
There's actually a lot of stuff here that I could loot, but I think I'm going to explore first because all this is junk loot. Let's check inside the containers to see if there's any keys or anything. I already have the one key. Yeah, okay. Now, I don't know what's on the other side of that door. So let's put everybody out of line of sight.
Wits and blades, always
Shadowheart.
sharp. I'll take this way.
Trust no one. Over here.
Asterian
Defender of the people.
and Will.
2 steps at a time. Silence is gold.
Just like old times.
All right. On now.
Everybody stealthed. Okay. See, I figure that a door with a lever next to it probably has something on the other side. Okay.
Not even sure this is a door.
think we need to take her down. Let's see. She's got a pattern.
My way.
I need a drink.
What do we have here? On the prowl.
I'm ready.
Okay, so she's off to the right.
I can be subtle sometimes.
Okay,
How'd you get past Andor? Back off!
cutscene. English review. Oh. And I cast that spell as a reaction. So now I can't cast Hex.
Done.
So Shift C should be everybody's
Don't want to
stealth.
draw any attention. What path lies before me?
So we've had the one guy out front. Book of Final
Cursed
Breath.
to put my hands on everything. Wish I had a bag of holding.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Okay, grab her stuff. This door's locked. That's just a door. That's just a door. So let's go back to
Better make my
individual
next
again.
move.
Okay, so we're going to go through that door. But first, I want to see what's
These
inside.
boots have seen everything.
Time for a little death. Just like old times.
Out of sight, out of mind.
I'm a little afraid that one of these guys is going to let off that oil drum. Can I move it? Yeah, let's move it out of the way a bit. There we go.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Let's open the door and get out of the way. Huh, nobody in here, okay?
Have to keep going.
I am probably being way too paranoid.
Let's have a look at myself.
area. Let's see, what have we got here? Yeah. So, I guess it's the door at the end. So we need to
All right, time to
stealth up
skulk
again
about.
and degroup.
Let's not get caught off guard.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite. Need to press onward.
Strength in silence. Not a peep.
I'm just
And
waiting.
Asterion, you get to move the
Step
you
carefully.
get to move the explosives again. I could put the explosives right in the middle of the door, have everybody fade back, open the door and run back. Yeah. New plan, fellows.
I ain't going home empty-handed again.
On the prowl.
So Will is going to be quiet here. Oh, actually, we want them to see us. But we do want to be at long range if we can.
The mission has to come first.
Shadowheart, I'm going to put you
Better
back
tread
here.
carefully.
Best think ahead. or I'm
Inari,
lost.
right next to the door. And I'm going to open the door.
Light on my feet.
I ain't going home empty-handed again.
So they can see it. I see 3 of them, 4 of them.
Well, at least there's no skeletons this time.
I'll strike you down.
Dodge!
At the ready.
Okay, so tuck in there. Oh, they anticipated me.
Eyes open, mouth shut.
Who has fire?
Where do I go from here?
Let's have some fun.
Okay. Well, that was certainly nice. So, let's see, where am I? Jump to the character whose turn it is. Reapply Hex of Charisma.
Here goes nothing.
Take Execro!
And then we use Eldritch Blast.
Dodge!
And now I am going to tuck myself back
Very well.
here. Okay, so he's snared. So Asterion. How does Asterion have any act? Oh, he was stealthed up. What can he do? I'm gonna fade back a little further.
A better position.
He is still stealthed.
Clear off!
Okay, he
We
did
got
his
you
sword
first.
fire. Okay, so
No holding back.
Need to stay
three of us
focused.
can go in any order we
Forever
want.
dauntless.
So he's ensnared. Okay, that's him. And now
I'm ready.
she should be able to fade back.
Moving.
And now I should be
What's
able
the
to.
plan?
What now?
Get out of.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, so Shadowheart
Got to keep fighting.
can still move.
Survival is all that matters.
Battle favors the fearless.
Okay, so I can't have disadvantage on him. Well, how do I unhide really quickly? How did that take my movement to unhide? Okay, so the burning thing really messes with my ability to concentrate. So how am I doing? I'm doing pretty much okay. If we can knock him out, I don't have to worry about that flaming sword.
Done.
The blade will not bend.
Okay, my fellow warlock. Let's start off with... Miss.
Can't give up.
Okay, two of them down. Boy, I am rolling very badly tonight. Can't use reactions. Okay,
Can't even catch my breath.
so if I tried to use an Eldritch Blast, I would be at disadvantage. So instead, main hand attacks. Yay. Should let somebody else do that.
On the victor's path.
Reapply Hex. Charisma. Okay, so ended that combat with 3 of my 4 people in the party at about half health. But it felt like a real nail biter. So, loot, great club, javelin, leather boots, leather gloves.
With haste. I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go to the camp as soon as we loot this all up. So there's just this one room down here. I think all things considered, I'm gonna head to the camp first for a long rest. I believe you still have to actually... Oh, how about that? It puts the campsite right in this map. Or in a map similar to it. Let's see if anybody needs to talk before we go to bed.
I should speak up.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
Let's talk about Raphael.
If we don't know what we're walking into, that bridge will collapse under us. The devil has a plan. He's playing with us. He reminds me of, well, someone I used to know. Someone that liked to play with people. You're a warlock. You understand how dangerous the wrong deal can be. Oh, can we? Because you've got it all figured out, I'm sure. You know who tampered with the parasite and why, and what they have planned for us. And of course, you know why we're interesting enough that a devil, pardon, a Cambion, would proposition us. Because if you don't know that, you may as well sign over your soul now. We may escape whatever web we're trapped in, but until we know what's going on, This Raphael has us exactly where he wants us.
Okay, so did I just goof and have him... I don't think it's any lower than it's been.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think? Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Okay. As long as we're talking to everybody, let's talk to everybody.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is. I'll tell you in due course. I just wanted to see how close we are in thinking, first of all. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. Cunning people. Private. And very dangerous at times. Perhaps you'll meet them one day. See? Sowing doubt is an old trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Okay. So who's the next person I talk to here? Let's go down here first.
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
She's not impressed.
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it. The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the Hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many plains.
And what do you have to say, Gale?
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighter to dine with a devil. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity. There's no such thing as an absolute certainty. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the Hells embody, it's ambition. Quality they share with many humans, come to think of it. I'm the foggiest. But, based on the evidence before us, we can make certain deductions as to why he sought out our merry band. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Yeah, I'm not with Gale on this one. Okay, so we've talked to everybody. And we are going to select and full rest.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong, or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. It's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed. You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on four legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
I'm pretty sure I don't like this guy. He's my only rogue.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Hey, there's Scratch.
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings. Oh, I have no idea. By rights, I should be cinders in this light, but someone or something is keeping me alive. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. You're such a sweetheart. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
Hunting with vampires. Never thought I'd see the day. Very well, but I'm keeping an eye on you. And no wisecracks about having us for supper.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
They're not wrong. We're bound together. No matter...
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell. Dissuade any nighttime prowling.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Okay, so we are topped up on health. And we know we have a vampire in our midst. Wonderful. And the puppy has joined us in the camp. So let us return to our campaigning. We are right back where we left off. Chapel Records.
Let's see what this does.
The Unclaimed.
Might be useful.
Hold on, there's something on the map there. Not enough space to jump up.
What's that?
A lever.
What was that?
heard something go thump. Oh, there's that door that we couldn't open earlier. Cutscene. No. Journal updated. Explore the ruins. Autosave.
This place wasn't built for them.
Find the night song. Oh, that's right. That's in the goblin camp that we haven't got into yet. We got the whole thing with the druids we haven't really tucked into because we wanted to find the druid leader first.
What's hiding here?
Leave the doors for last. This makes a good spot to come back to if we make any serious goofs. Okay, so we have doors north and south. So the north door was locked, but the south door was not.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Okay, so
Don't touch me.
Asterion is going to disarm the trap. DC 10, he's got +2, +2, +3, and 2 trap kits. Add guidance to that. So that's 8 to 11. So pretty much anything but a 1 we're succeeding. Okay. So there's a button over there. Let's read the plaque.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you. The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
I wonder what the next move is.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
But she succeeded on the perception check. There's a trap on the sarcophagus.
Watch your back.
DC 10. We still have guidance. Okay.
On my way.
The trap. Watch it.
get enough of these DC-10 tracks, you're eventually going to get one that's going to eat through my trap kits. Okay, if you click on the die a second time, it short circuits the process. So those two traps are disarmed. Got a couple sarcophaguses back here.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Trap. Okay.
What a day.
I'm suspecting that taking care of all of these traps before doing anything is probably a good idea.
Looking ahead.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Looks like a trap there.
Okay, so we've got some more traps. There's that one.
Be careful. There are traps about.
There are traps all over the place.
Shall we?
Okay, the next one was over here. Let's disarm that one.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Yeah, I see another one off to the left. Okay, I can't jump up there. Can't reach it to disarm it. That's a scummy trick to put a trap where you can't get to it. Okay, well, we just have to know it's there. Okay, so all that done. Just in case I fumble the UI again.
Never a dull moment.
And
light on my feet.
I'm thinking hit the button. And open the sarcophagus, and it's got an engraved key and the Watcher's Guide. When the spear misses the target, the wielder's next attack roll against the target gains True Strike. Huh. Okay. Let's check the other sarcophaguses. Battle axe and ringmail armor and a bone. And I need to move some stuff around. Okay, sort by value, sort by type.
No time to dally.
So she's carrying armor.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Was someone there?
Asterion is carrying weapons.
The pride of the gate.
And Will is carrying junk. Okay, so. Oh, Asterion, you're doing okay on. Actually, let's have everyone carry a torch. This torch is lit. Interesting. Okay, and weapons go to him. Guys do thieves' tools. Shovel may be a weapon. Maybe. I keep the hat. So would anybody have ringmail as an upgrade? We've got somebody with... So it's heavy armor. Yeah, the ringmail is probably something I'll sell. So, Gloves of Power is on a melee hit. You slow down. Now, Asterion could use this, because if he's getting into melee, it'd be great to have that stuff. Gets me another source of different yeah. I'll go ahead and wear that for now. And the rest of this is junk. I don't throw stuff, so we're going to treat thrown stuff as junk. Some of this stuff I really ought to leave back in camp. Or sell, or both. Okay, so that spreads some of the load out. Let's take a look here.
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Breathe deep and move.
Halberd. Okay. Soul coin powers infernal engines. Perdo ring. Studded shield, a skull, and a bone.
A strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
And pushing the button again seems to do nothing again. I wonder what it does. It may have either triggered or disabled all the traps. Okay, ancient door. Locked.
Seems simple enough.
Okay, so I am going to have Astarion pick that door.
Hardly a challenge.
Hardly a challenge. It's a DC 15. That's not bad. Okay, so you can only get guidance from one person. Oh, that's too bad. It didn't even occur to me to try that until I saw it there. Oh, failure. Try again. Naturally. And we go through the ancient door and, oh, ravaged, back out on the ravaged beach. So that's where this ancient door came in.
This way.
So there was still one more locked door in here.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Okay, so the engraved key opened the other door.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Quite a lot of good stuff in here. Let's check the room before we go through the big hole. I rather expected to have to fight a bunch of undead armed scribes.
Anything of use?
A heavy key. I wonder if that's the key that opens the ancient door that we picked. And of course, you click on a light source to turn it on. Down and in.
Jurgle? I didn't think anyone worshipped the scribe of the dead.
So Shadowheart recognizes him. The scribe of the
Cursed to
dead.
put my hands on everything.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Anything up here? No, but I like this tomb. And there's another
That's
button.
curious.
Well, let's do this. Okay, there's the undead scribes.
Health. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come.
Okay,
The
so-
darkness can be to our advantage.
Shadowheart does have turn undead, I believe. Trying to think about how I'm going to do this. So channel divinity, invoke undead. There we go. Pray to turn all undead that can see you. Ends upon taking damage. So I think I am going to move her out. And let's see if this works. Maybe they have to be closer.
Let's spill some blood.
So much for peace. Best be on my way.
Maledictus! Done!
Okay.
This is my time. No time to waste.
And we're just going to focus our fire. That's one down. Okay, so these guys are breaking my concentration fairly trivially.
Still on my feet.
So no spells with a verbal component. Okay, now I am out of it. we can reapply Hex. Charisma.
No hesitation.
Need to act fast.
Okay, so if I move, does the silence follow me? No, it doesn't.
This is my time.
Okay, so I need to get out of the radius of silence.
2 steps at a time.
No longer silenced. Hex on him. He's not concentrating anymore. They are determined to keep my priest silent. Saved against Hellish Rebuke, still took 8 points damage. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see if we can finish off this guy. I could have finished off the other guy.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Hold on. I should be able. Path is interrupted. Try from there. There
What
we
do
go.
I have to lose? You've made me ready to surrender their valuables, even after death.
They're unthinking cadavers. I may as well feel sorry for a breadbasket.
This better be good. Keeping pace.
Are these the same ones I looted earlier? Okay, because they've got fresh loot on them.
Still breathing,
Okay,
despite
so-
everything.
Top up my health.
On my way.
So, what do we have in here? A richly adorned sarcophagus back in the secret area.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
The Amulet of Lost Voices, which is a amulet with with dead spell. That sounds like it's awesome. And I don't really need to put guidance on anyone, as long as I got my priest with me.
Here lies the Guardian of Tombs, Through knowledge comes atonement.
Okay. Why is she still wearing her? She's still wearing her stuff from camp.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? Curiosity. Nothing more. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? And thus, balance is achieved. If all are at war, none can win. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Okay. So, the quest log has told me I ought to check for more valuables. I did kind of ransack the place on the way through. So unless I'm going to be grabbing junk, we're done. But there's that hole in the side of the building.
Parchment and bone dust. Still
Here we go.
after all this time.
Book of Dead Gods.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Forbidden knowledge. Without a doubt.
Lockpick.
Tool will do the trick.
Cancel. Let's have Asterian lockpick.
With pleasure.
No time to
Okay.
rest.
Now I can click on it.
Open up.
Another soul coin.
Moving ahead.
So there's a pool back here. says chasm, which is my clue that this is not passable. So off the other direction.
What a mess.
Okay, ladder up. And this puts us at a hatch. I had no idea this was even here. Oh, there's dagger root and balsam.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Survival failed, so...
What's that?
Ah, dirt mound. Good thing I carry a shovel. Gold and an arrow of lightning. You know, when we were here before, I never even thought about heading off into the right.
So, Astarion, which of us would you rather feed on if you had free reign?
Will, no question. He's strong, fast, and righteous. I'm salivating already.
Interesting.
You sound disappointed. I'll bite you if you ask.
I'm sure you would. Don't sound so eager.
Just realized I can have more buttons. Always a good thing.
There's something underneath here.
Okay. Well, we found our way underneath to a place we have already been. So this is the other way down in. Why is it saying that's the best route? No matter. I guess that's the original way in. Yeah, that's the real door, the not secret door. Did I leave him? Yep. Okay, so we have
killed a few giant bats in my day, Astarion, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Aha. So Astarion is a vampire spawn. Well, I'm going to take this opportunity to set up camp. And take a look at what we've got in terms of people and think about what I want to have in my party going forward. So we got Shadowheart. We got the dog. Can I put the dog in the party? Astarion, Lozelle, Will, and Gale. And I think our next step is going to be going off to see if we can recruit the Warlock. Not the Warlock, excuse me, the Barbarian, Karlach. The devil that our good friend here, Mr. Will, was hunting. So that was quite the set of fights, and I used up a whole bunch of spell slots. Did anybody use up any dailies? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and do a long rest.
I have something to ask.
You know, I was just thinking about you, remembering our little encounter in the night. The very same. It obviously put me off your neck, but now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. And not that anyone's volunteered, it's just an idle fancy. Oh, you're a sweetheart. But you don't need to worry. I'm just thinking out loud. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Gith, what in the hells would she taste like? Yes. Heavens forbid we have an interesting conversation. Still, I am intrigued by the possibilities. Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? A fine choice. She is enticing. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into. There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
Okay, so I was going to put some stuff in the traveler's chest here. Let's see, sort by type. I really don't need to be carrying around some of this. And some of it I can sell off. Is there a quick way for me to put it in there? I guess I just gotta drag it. Let's read that. I may need that for my buddy that needs to eat stuff. Chandler's trunks and underwear. A lot of this can be sold. I don't know what's going to be the use of the soul coins. Okay, so yeah, we need to find somebody we can sell crap to.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. Fine. What's on your mind? I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation. I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Okay, so it looks like I'm doing fairly well with her reputationally. Oops, I don't have her in the group. Oh, I do have her in the group. So she's approval. Fair. No strong feelings, no strong feelings. Trust in Avatar is variable. Okay. Ooh. Withers.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Aha, hirelings.
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
So he resurrects.
Indeed. Farewell.
So resurrect allies, hire help, and change my class. Okay. He's a good boy. Okay, and let's see. Let's go ahead and talk to everybody before we advance the day, save the game, and take a break.
What's on your mind? We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Well met.
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her.
She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit.
I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. You are a warlock. You know about bound souls and frozen tongues. I can only leave the rest to your imagination. Suffice to say, I hunt monsters, devils included, and I will do what I can to quench the coast of their flames.
Okay. Really nothing new. Anything going on back here yet? Not sure what this area back here turns into. But we do need one more spot for one more handy camper. We make one last pass to make sure that everybody's got ...
Can't give up now.
There.
Well, hello.
Okay.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Time to go to sleep. Okay, and the other thing is I wanted to fix my... Oops. There, now I'm back in armor. I'm going to leave camp.
Starion, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
Okay, so I'm in armor again, and we are where we left off. And now it's time to save it up and take a break. New save. So we are at 6 hours and 50 minutes in. At the chapel entrance. And that's a wrap.